Okay, so we're just going to do a little video on some exercises, some breathing exercises and some vocal warm-ups. So we usually start with this breath, which is a yoga breath and fills the 3 chambers of the body. So it's a completely different breath than just a breathing in through your nose. So first of all, I want you to just check in and breathe through your nose as deeply as you can. So you're going to go, and you'll notice that you're just filling up as far as here, okay? So what I want you, the difference in this breath is that you're breathing you'll feel it in the back of your throat, as if you're clearing your nose, for want of a better way of describing it. You're going to go, but when you do that, I want you to put your hands on your ribs just to make sure you're doing this properly. So you should feel a very slight expanding of the rib cage, which means you are hitting the diaphragm. You can also put it there, you can feel it here. It should, rather than when you breathe in through your nose, it's almost like your stomach comes in and everything is kind of restricted. Whereas this one, it's like this kind of little opening of your rib cage. So breathing in. And then we're going to let it out, keeping your lips closed, sorry, not keeping anything. You're just going to go as if you're letting the air out of a balloon. So you're going. If you try that with just breathing in through the nose, you're not going to have that sort of length of breath. So the idea of this is so that you've got a continuous, very even way of letting the breath out and distributing the breath. So we're going to do 2 of those just to show you how to do it, okay? Imagining that it's like a lift shaft going, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Okay, if you're doing this right, you should feel slightly lightheaded when you do it, and you'll know you're getting it right if you do that. So it's worth trying that every day for a little while. It's just really good. Also, it's good for kind of centering you before you start to sing or do anything that you're trying to concentrate on. So that's one thing. And now we're going to do the warm-up, the vocal warm-up, which is over 1 octave.
5-note exercise. Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Okay, so we're going to go up. We're going to start with sort of ah, and then we're going to go on the same note. We're going to go ah, 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 ah. And you should feel this in your diaphragm, this sort of okay? So we're going to start with the ah. Through the ground, right into your body, so that it kind of has a resonating feeling in your body. So also with that E, just to remind you to go E, I don't know if you can see me, E rather than E, because you lose a lot of the power when so your face is part of your instrument, and you just need to place these sounds in your face, kind of E gives you more power, okay? Excuse me. Now we're going to move on to ooh. Ooh, are we there? That ooh sound is coming out in my visualization, and visualization is really powerful in these exercises and in all of your singing. But imagine that ooh is coming out of your kind of third eye, and you're sending it off like an arrow into the distance and coming back to you. So the ooh is like that. So ooh. We'll do that ooh once more. Ooh. Now we're going to do which is a feeling in your face of kind of like a tickly feeling in your face. Ma, 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 ma. Back to ah again, so we just go straight through them now. Ah, 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 ah. Back to ah again. We'll do one more and it's E. Sorry, one more and it's one little trick is imagining, if you can't hit some high note, is to imagine that you've got a little stone under here with a string attached to it up here. So the stone is down here and that's your note you're trying to bring up to the high place. So you're going to go like, so that was a little bit high for me there, so that so if you kind of imagine that you're pulling something up and you're trying to hit the high note, so where the first time you might have found it difficult, so we'll do that ah, sort of, that very last one. Ah, ah, that's one way of sort of imagining that you're hitting a higher note. So the first time you do it, you might be able to hit it, and then when you pull this up, you're just imagining you're pulling that note higher. The other little trick is if you imagine that there's a kind of an arc in the back of your head. So I'll come nearer to show you. There's kind of an arc in your head. You're trying to hit a higher note. Try and lift your head. Our tendency is to get our shoulders and sort of go, trying to go high. But an easier way and a better trick to do it is imagining there's something in your head and you're going, you know, you're bringing it up higher by just bringing your head forward. Okay? So you've got a low note. Rather than going with your shoulders. Try and keep your shoulders down when you're breathing and also when you're trying to hit notes, okay? So that's one thing. And then just one last thing in this little video for you is this thing we've done in the class, but just to give you a little bit more time on it. So we're trying to get a place where it's comfortable for you to sing a note. So you want to feel this resonance here in your cheekbones. So you're going, you start low with your lips closed, go. Now come back down, and until you feel it really comfortable in here, and this kind of tickly feeling is all I can describe it as here. So that's a place I'm feeling it really strongly here. So I'm going to stick on that. And now what I'm going to try and do is, on that note, I'm going to try and make it so visualizing again, as if like there's water seeping out in front of me and it's going in a big plane out in front of me, and I'm trying to imagine that note is doing that. What was that note? So I'm going to go. Different notes for different people. Just find a note where you're really comfortable and try and make it stronger. So each time it'll start off, it was a little bit weak there. Pardon?
I'm running out of video space.
So it's a little bit weak at first, but then it gets more powerful as time goes on. So there are just a few little tips. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you can follow it. Okay, talk to you soon.